Welcome to the MadLucrative Podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. I'm him. Welcome to episode 113. Welcome. So, hopefully y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I have to first start by saying this episode is brought to you by the one and only Groomy, huh? If y'all got the bald head, like I do say, I ain't got a hat on this time. I ain't got a hat on, so I gotta, If y'all got a bald head, go ahead and get this joint. I think they got some Black Friday sale going on to Cyber Monday or something like that. But promo code will be in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on TikTok, I don't know what to tell you. Go to the YouTube after I repost it. But yeah, welcome. So hopefully all of y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Y'all know I love to start by recapping, but it's been so much stuff that happened in these internet streets. But I first wanted to start today's pod off. I wanted to start today's pod off by telling everybody that's, I guess, family and friends. I don't think we do this enough. I want to tell y'all I really appreciate y'all. The few people might be in and out on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. I know this is a whole different time. I'm earlier than normal. But anyway, everybody from the super chats, from YouTube to Instagram, everybody that shares my content, I really appreciate y'all because y'all don't have to rock with me, but you do. So shouts out to y'all. This was for y'all, man. Lonnie, what's up, girl? So, where do we start? We've had Thanksgiving. Again, I'm doing a recap for Thanksgiving. I'm realizing the older that I get, the less I don't really be caring to eat like that. Like, I don't know if it's just like old body. Like, and of course, I just turned 40. I'm acting like I'm 50, 60, right? But it just seems different. I don't know what it is. It's just okay, yesterday I went out. Shouts out to Auntie Joanne. We're going to call her Auntie Joanne. Shouts out to you. Long family friend. We've been friends for years now, right? But she invited us to her family's gathering for Thanksgiving. Keep in mind, y'all know we don't have much family here in Georgia. Like, it's just when me and my wife decided to pick up and move from North Carolina to Georgia, we only got like maybe one set of family members that's down here, and that's on my dad's side. Thank God I'm cool with them, right? But this time, we went over to Auntie Joanne's house, which is the family friend, and I had some really dope conversations. Shouts out to Uncle and Auntie. If you're watching the pod, you told me you're going to be watching this. This for you. Adopted aunt and auntie. But I was telling them that, I really wish I could just sit and enjoy a moment, right? I don't think a lot of people understand when you get into the podcasting space and you're actually trying to be effective and you're trying to bring some dope stories and you're trying to be colorful with everything that you're talking about on the pod, right? Whether it's just from an audio standpoint or from looking at it on YouTube, you always have to be on. You always have to find the moments within the moments, and then you can develop stories out of those and then come on the pod and talk about it, right? So I was telling them, I said, I really wish I could just sit and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner like everybody else, but I can't. Like, I enjoyed it and I enjoyed the conversations, but I'm taking a mental note all the time, and then I gotta weed out what parts to talk about and all that. So shouts out to the podcasters. I'm gonna say everybody that's doing something in the creative space, shouts out to y'all, because it's not easy. I've been trying to make sure I'm pacing myself with this whole pod. Today is different. I ain't gonna front. Today is different. It's a few little tender spots. I'm noticing that I have to remove myself from certain conversations, just for liability purposes. But I'm gonna start off this first segment. I'm gonna start off this first segment with a clip from the one and only Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is a dope podcaster slash coach based in Detroit. But I'm gonna start off with this clip from him to intro this first section of the pod, cause here we go. Here goes nothing.
Thing about God, regardless of who you believe and how you believe, whether you're Muslim or Christian or whatever, the one thing about God is this: He does not allow for you to skip steps. Meaning that if you're going to become successful, you have to continue to repeat the lesson over and over until you graduate. What that allows for you to do is it allows for you to be able to develop the character that keeps you and be able to handle what success comes with, so you don't fuck up your family when you start to get a little bit of money. So you ain't out here tricking on these fools, so you don't get caught up, because what happens is money exponentially multiplies whatever it is that you are when you become successful. If you was a scumbag, you just a scumbag with money, you just got more opportunity to fuck up. So now, when you would have crashed out and you would have been going back into your mama's basement, now you crashing out and you know you owe the IRS $10 million for the rest of your life. Yeah. You got a chick that's exposing you and you caught a disease, or you got some side chicks and you can't recover from that, right? And so what spirituality allows for you to do is have those learned experiences. And it's similar to a father with a child, right? What you want your kid to do, you don't want to protect your child from society. You want to teach him the lesson. So you allow him to crash out in controlled environments. It's failing in controlled environments, so that when he becomes an adult, all of those lessons stick with him when he gets older. And so that's the importance. You got to have that foundation. That's the whole idea behind the spirituality of, you know what I'm saying, inputting it into him when they're a child. It'll never depart from him, right?
Hey, man. Listen. That's Anton Daniels, the one and only, man. I wanted to intro this first part. What up, Mark? Welcome. I don't know if you've been here before, but welcome. Unique, what's up? Welcome to y'all. Hold up. I be giving y'all claps, and then I forgot to give you claps when you come into the chat, so my bad. Welcome. Big Bank, what up? Welcome. Tent Soul, what up? What? Tent Soul, save. I can't. It's real small letters. What up? Impact King, what up? All right, so anyway. I wanted to intro this first section with Brother Anton Daniels. I might come back to Thanksgiving, but we gotta go to the business first, y'all. Y'all know I like to have fun in the beginning, and this might be a little bit of fun, but we gotta go to the business first. I told y'all this is suing season. This might be part 3 of suing season. Folk hard up in these streets, yo. Big Bank, I don't know. Folk hard. All right, so. Oh, Jesus. Y'all know Y'all know I produce Eminem. Look, I'm already caping, right? Y'all know I produce Eminem. And the people at Universal has been good to me. I ain't gonna front. Anytime I've ever had any issues with like a royalty check or a publishing check, I make a call and I'm good, right? In saying that, Universal and Eminem and 50 Cent, you got to deal with who? Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy, come to the stage, Jimmy. Come to the stage. All right, so I introed the first part of the pod with user Anton Daniels talking about how money only amplifies more of what you already are, right? I hate when people that I know are affiliate, because I don't know. Look at me. I'm acting like, who is it? Paul from the Bible? When Jesus said, you would deny me 3 times. I'm denying. Like, I don't know. I know of Jimmy. I don't know. I haven't been with Jimmy during some of his exchanges. But anyway. It says, music mogul Jimmy Iovine accused of sexual abuse and harassment. I told y'all, when it get cold outside, folk gonna start suing. Notice what happens is when these headlines come up, and I'm not caping for Jimmy and saying that he did not do whatever he's being accused of doing. Let's just let everything come to the light. It is what it is, right? But I will say, like I told y'all last week, when it get cold outside, folks start suing, folks start remembering, oh yeah, that did happen back in 98, 2000. I remember when we went to that party and I took the X pill, and I remember now. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'ma sue him. I think that's where we at, yo. I think that's where we at. Tommy said, are you losing your voice? I have been on lives every day this week, Tommy. I've been on lives every day this week. I'm not sick though. I'm not sick if you ask me that. But yeah, when I see people that I've been around come up with the sexual allegations, because even in this, y'all have heard me talk about the Puff stuff, right? Y'all, from the studio standpoint. When Puff comes out and it says now it's the third accuser, sexual misconduct. Y'all, I've been warning everybody about these label streets. I've been telling y'all for the longest. I don't know why y'all think that this is like a this is a mystery. Like, oh yeah, this stuff don't happen now. That's old. Yes, this is the thing. This is the thing. I have a lot of different emotions when it comes to what's going on right now. One emotion is, yes, I do feel that people are starting to sue because it's hard. It's hard out here in these streets. And when you sue, that's the bigger version of finding the money in the couch. Y'all know if you from the hood or you from wherever you from, you say, man, we tight. We got to find some money. You got some money? You got some money? Everybody looking for money. You lift up the couch cushion. Up, you found $1. You found a quarter. You found all that. When people start suing like this, they're going into the the memory couch in the 80s. Oh, yeah, this happened back in the 80s. I could probably get some money for that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not taking up for these men. I do believe in you pay for whatever you do. But this also goes to the first part of the pod. The first part of the pod, I said what? What Anton Daniels said. Money only does what? Amplify you more. Anything that you were already doing, the money is just going to give you more access to do more of what you were doing. So, y'all know I love to run scenarios. Yo, Tommy said, don't take up for these men. I'm not taking up for them, yo. Tommy, I'm not taking up for Jimmy. I promise. I just want y'all to think in different perspectives, right? Just think about this, right? Just think about it. If I'm already a nasty, actually, this might make it worse. This really might make it worse. But if you are already a nasty man, right? Say you're a broke nasty man. You get out here in these streets. You like to watch the Corn Hub. And this is an everyday thing for you. This is an everyday thing. But you're still a hustler. You still a hustler. You still getting to the money. You still getting to the bag. Every morning you wake up, oh, it's time to go to get it. That's why I play the Ace Hood. If you got to connect the dots. You know, show me what you got, Jay-Z. That's why I played these records in the beginning. I'm setting it up for you. I'm setting it up. All right, so if you already a nasty man, what up, Borgie? What up? If you already a nasty man and you say, all right, I just came up on $1 million. Like, oh, okay, cool. You get the $1 million, you pay off all the debt that you may have accumulated during the growth process. Now, you're debt free and you've collected $5 million. But you still got a habit of watching Corn. Still got a habit of watching that, right? And so, with $5 million, you don't have to just watch it no more. You can actually get her to come to your house. Or him, depending on what you believe in. You can get them to come to your house and you can perform all the acts that you just saw on camera. Because this is something that I saw you do it. I want to see you do it live. Like, show me how you did that. Again, what I say, that's why I played the Jay-Z in the beginning. Show me what you got. So you playing the Jay-Z. You playing the Jay-Z. And she doing her thing. She doing her thing. And then you had a wonderful exchange, right? Let's say you only paid her $5,000. You got $5 million. And the longer you keep going, you keep growing your assets, you keep growing your business. Guess what? The habit only is going to get worse. You already got a nasty man habit. I think that's some of what's happening with Puff right now. Honestly, I think some of what's happening with Puff is the nasty habit just started to grow into a bigger beast. And now it's starting to bite him in the tail. This is exactly why I'm a big advocate of marriage. I know they ain't got nothing to do with marriage, right? You think that, right? It ain't got nothing to do with marriage. But that's why I'm a big advocate of marriage. A lot of things you can avoid from just being in a stable relationship, even if you're not married. A lot of stuff you can avoid from being in a stable relationship. Because now, let's see, Cassie just sued Puff. Let's just say he settled for $50 million. I know she asked for 30, but let's say he tried to keep it quiet and gave her 50. Now he $50 million out. He did it in 24 hours. That's one thing I will say. All right. Alleged people, all of the people that's allegedly suing, all of this stuff, right? I get why y'all suing. This is the thing. If Puff settled with Cassie in a day, in 24 hours, that set a terrible precedence as it relates to just him, right? I'm gonna tell you why. All right, so let's say you're gonna go sue somebody. What up, Unique? Let's say you're gonna go sue somebody, right? And you say, well, look, man, I'm gonna sue you for $100,000. And the person comes up with the $100,000 like that. How many other people have you done wrong in the past that just saw you settle with that person for $100,000? Everybody saw it. It was headlines. I low key felt like it was either a flex for Puff or a flex for the lawyer saying, "Yo, this how we do it over here." No, bruh. Everybody that was in your nasty dream and your nasty setup just saw you settle with this person in 24 hours. Guess what? I'm surprised it's just 3 people that's suing him. Well, no. It just says now it's three alleged accusers as it relates to sexual misconduct. It's gonna be more. Y'all know this. It's gonna be more. Jimmy Iovine, it's gonna be more. I think this should be a wake-up call. I really feel like this should be a wake-up call. What up, Warren? What up? I feel like this should be a wake-up call for all the execs, all the A&Rs, anybody that's in the music business that chose to use their power to get what they want from either a sexual standpoint, a financial standpoint. Good morning. I feel like this should be a wake-up call for all of y'all. Like, if y'all did some nasty stuff in the 80s, guess what? You know what it's time to do? Pray to Big Jesus. Big Jesus, I want to sit here as your humble servant saying I apologize for everything I did nasty a few years ago. Matter of fact, maybe about 30 years ago. I want to apologize for all the stuff, all that nasty stuff I did. Lord, forgive me. Cleanse me of my sin. Y'all know everybody want to everybody want to pray and then become new and be a new virgin. Nah, you can't pray your way out of this. With some of this stuff, you're going to have to pay for it. Some of this stuff, Big Jesus say, hey, ain't nobody tell you to go do that. And why did you record it? Yo, thank you. I don't know what that was, but thank you. It's nasty, yo. It's nasty in these streets. Another thing I want to talk about is this. All my artists that comes to my live on a consistent basis. What up? All my artists that come to the live on a consistent basis, I really want y'all to take a mental note of what people complain about after they reach the level of artistry that you're trying to reach. Think about all the stuff these people complain about. Just think about it. All right? From a women's standpoint and some dudes, it's either sexual misconduct, which is i.e. manipulation. It's gonna be treating funds, which is also a form of manipulation. It's gonna be a you're not getting paid what's owed to you on the back end, which is what? Manipulation again. Think about all this stuff, and then y'all gonna say Uncle Nito was right. Uncle Nito had a good point. That's why he said go independent. That's why he say stay independent. This is why I would hate for somebody to be in my position, right? Beautiful wife, beautiful girls, family, whatever. Beautiful, right? And your significant other chooses to sleep with the record exec to get a one-up or to get forward further in their career. Do you really want that? Think about it like that. Do you really want your significant other to have to go sleep with a CEO of a record exec, a company? Or not even that. If your significant other is trying to be on what do they call it when it's a lawyer? When it's a lawyer that owns like a business and you have like people that come in and I can't think of the name of it right now. But would you want your partner to have to sleep with the higher ups to get further? No. You got to do it yourself, yo. You got to do it yourself. If you don't do it yourself, then won't nobody do it for you. Lucky for me, my artist is hey, see your artist is your fiance. Dope. I like that. Right? Look, Raising Grace Records be in the chat all the time. I gotta give you a shout out, yo. Shouts out to you. All right, so I really hope that that's all the nasty business that we had. I really hope that's all the nasty business that we had. That's not all the nasty business. All right, so some of y'all has sent me a few clips. I got a few clips that y'all sent me, and I thought it was interesting. Again, this is supposed to be a Saturday pod. We're supposed to be having fun. But it's some nastiness going out in these streets. And while I pull up this clip, I want to make sure I give a special shouts out to Brightstone Healthcare. Shouts out to Brightstone Healthcare, yo. If you're here in Georgia, and they might be national, I don't know just yet. But if you're here in Georgia and you're in need of special in-home care, make sure you holler at them. Those are friends of the family. I like what they got going on. Real good people. Real good people. I'm not even getting no money off of this. Like I'm sincerely proud of them for opening up this healthcare business. So if y'all don't have in-home care needs, go ahead and holler at them. Holler at them. All right. So I got this clip. Of a female, and we getting into it. But I got this clip of a female that had her boyfriend come up to her. I'm not gonna say no names. Not doing that. But the boyfriend came in and told her, "Look, I contracted HIV, and you're the only person I've been with." Yes, true story. And I'm gonna play the clip because I think it's not amusing, but it is ironic. Hold on, give me a second. I'm still finding it. Give me a second. Where she at? There we go. Here it is. Listen to this, y'all.
Cause I went to the fucking doctors today, and I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said.
You got COVID? Please tell me.
I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said, man.
You got COVID?
She said you got COVID?
You got HIV, bro?
Yeah, I probably got it from fucking you.
You know you didn't get it from me.
Why I didn't? You the only person
You're lying.
fucking, so who else I'm gonna get it from?
Oh, shoot.
Who the fuck I'm gonna get it from besides you?
What up?
I gotta tell him.
He crying?
Tell who?
Bro, hear me out.
What you mean hear you out?
Oh my god.
What you mean hear you out though? Like what you mean by that though? What you mean hear you out?
Bro, like you for real?
What you mean hear you out?
Bro,
what you mean?
my hair.
Nah, what you mean
Get
hear?
off my
What
stuff.
you mean hear you out?
Get off my stuff.
What you mean hear you out?
Come
Nah.
on.
What's up though? What's up? You got some explaining to do.
No, you have explaining to do. You probably gave it to me.
Listen.
And I probably gave it to somebody else.
Listen.
Guys, this is why I stepped out on you. Cause I just knew we wasn't even.
What you mean you stepped out?
We wasn't even.
Hold on. What you mean you just stepped out?
When last time we had
Hold
sex?
on.
Months ago.
Hold on. What you mean you said you stepped out?
When last time we had
Hold on. What? So I need to
Answer
know.
my question.
We had 2 months ago.
3.
2.
You make
Whatever. More of the story is this. Listen. More of the story is this.
How? When did you?
I tell.
All right, so if y'all couldn't hear all of that, I shall go finding clients in my area using social media. Yo, Rising Grace Records, send me a message. I don't know what all businesses that you're in, but yeah, send me a message because I might be able to help. I don't know. If you're in the healthcare business, again, I don't know how that business works. I literally am just sharing the information because I like them. Like they're my friends. I don't know nothing about the business. But yeah, just give me some information. I might be able to help you out. Give me some information. I might be able to help you out. But if y'all did not hear that, everybody that's on YouTube in the super chats, hold on, let me see what y'all said. Andy said this happened to one of your friends. Wow. Okay, so if y'all couldn't hear what happened, the boyfriend comes into the room, shows his girlfriend that he has HIV. He contracted it from her. He said he hadn't been with anybody else. I believe him. On average, most dudes just ain't gonna have the game to be sleeping with multiple women over and over, right? So that only leaves what? One other option. It's her. For me, when I see stuff like this, I feel like this is the benefits of hot girl summer. If you got your partner to come into the room and he said, look, I got HIV and I got it from you. And you say, what? How you get it? I don't know how you got it. He said, you're the only one I've been with. Well, I don't know. This don't make no sense. You backpedaling. And then you come out and say, well, yeah, that's why I slip around. Yo, these are the benefits of hot girl summer. This is the benefits of hot girl summer. I've been telling y'all for the whole year. Look, let's just try to be good people. Let's try to be wholesome people. Yeah, you don't have to sleep around. Just become a better person. Get mentally strong. Get strong in your body. What's wrong with your health? I've been saying this the whole year. I've literally said this the whole year. And now, guess what? Everything is coming to the light. Yeah, again, this won't be the only case. I won't be surprised if it's a whole nother epidemic that comes up along with this and along with that and along with it. Like, it's going to be a lot of stuff because people have not been paying attention to what's going on in these streets. It's been a whole bunch of nastiness going out. It's starting with the suing. Then all of the diseases going to start coming out. She thought he had COVID. She said, back up, bro. You got COVID? No, it's HIV. It's sad, yo. This is sad. It's sad. Last week, we just talked about the teacher. Earlier this week, we just talked about the school teacher getting angry with the parents for letting their kids listen to Sexy Red. Again, remember what I said. I'm going to keep saying it. It's programming. If you're programmed to like a certain kind of music, then while you're enjoying the music, of course it's going to encourage certain conduct. That's the same reason why I would say I love 50. I love Ace Hood. I love Rick Ross. I love Jay-Z. Guess what all of them have in common? What does all of those have in common? Rick Ross, Jay-Z. Who all I say? Rick Ross, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Ace Hood, even Jeezy, even Gucci. What do all of them have in common? Don't say that they just... He said they deal drugs. I'm not talking about the drug side. All of them, I feel like all of them reinvented themselves and became amazing businessmen. And if I listen to that type of music on a consistent basis, guess what? My business, I'm just going to be thinking a certain way. On the same token, if all I listen to is thought music, call it what it is. If all I listen to is thought music and pee-popping, because I was told that y'all didn't like me saying certain words. I'm trying to clean it up. But if all I listen to is thought music and pee-popping and all this stuff, what do you think I'm going to actually want to do in my free time? Just think about it. All right. So I'm trying to get out of the serious mode because this is a Saturday pod. Try not to be serious. All right. So on the funny side of things, I'm gonna go back. We're gonna talk about Thanksgiving a little bit. Shouts out to Uncle Shannon Sharp. I don't know, all of y'all saw the clip that I posted. Y'all saw the clip that I posted on YouTube. I see somebody just sent me a link tree. Shouts out to you. I was just scrolling for content, as always, and I came across the Shannon Sharp page, and he's praying, right? Shannon Sharp's praying. Got a dog that starts to hop on his lap, and he's just licking around. But the food is right there. Now to Unks, that was you. Okay, good, I got you. To Unks' defense, I did not see the dog lick the plate. So I was like, all right, this is a little bit different, but I had to comment on it. So I put me in the picture, like with a little reel, and I act like I was praying with the family. And I just wanted to, I'm going to take a poll. I'm going to start doing these on some of my pods too. I'm going to start doing these on some pods. So, in the chat, I want you to put a 1 or a 2. A 2 means yes. A 1 means yes. A 2 means no. A 1 means yes. A 2 means no. Do y'all think it's nasty to have animals around your table while you eat? What up? Nick, hold up. Let me give y'all a clap. Nick, what up? Nick Wood, what up? Stick, what up? Do y'all think it's nasty to have animals around the table while y'all eat? That's one question. 1 is for yes, 2 is for no. Because I just thought, Crazy Grace said 1. Okay. All right, Danny, is it nasty to have animals around the table while y'all eat? Yes or no? 1 is for yes, 2 is for no. I got a lot of 1s in the chat, on Super Chat. A lot of 1s. Okay. All right. So it's not. Now tell me this, Angela. I know you're a beautiful white lady. Do you think on average, the average person that's around you think that's nasty? That's another question. Let's see. Danny ain't posting. So that's normal. So you think that, all right, so I'm not crazy then. It might be an animal. Oh, so I'm not crazy. All right, so all right. She's typing, y'all. I'm sorry. She's typing. It's not a white thing. It's just an animal lover thing. Okay. I can get with that. I know when we had our dog, I didn't want that mud to even get on the couch. Big Shane, what up? What up? I started early. I think I'm gonna make 9. I think I'm gonna make 9:30 my actual time because I don't like being too late. What I don't like is the constant begging. Yo, the animals do be wanting the food. They just like, yo, let me get some. So that was one clip. For Thanksgiving. I thought it was funny, right? The second clip was an artist by the name of Yellow Pain. I don't know if y'all know Yellow Pain, but I'm gonna give him a shout out. Yellow Pain, I was introduced to Yellow Pain's music or his content when he did the whole, he broke down the tiers of government, like the judicial system, and then from a federal to a local standpoint, he broke the whole thing down in song. And I was like, yo, that's dope. I like how he did that. So a Yellow Pain clip came up, and I looked at it, and I thought it was a little bit disturbing. I ain't gonna front. I thought it was a little bit disturbing because I know that a lot of artists try to figure out where they could go with their content. I do appreciate him for being colorful. I do appreciate that. But he went crazy with it. So if y'all don't know, I might try to put a clip in the bottom. Matter of fact, do I want to play it? I might try to play it because the record go hard. Well, no, I'm not going to play it because YouTube will demonetize me. But what he has is he has a clip going around with people coming into the room and everybody's just shooting families, right? They're unlifing families. What's up? My turkey day was beautiful, dog. But so Yellow Pain comes in. He got people coming in. They mobbing in the house, and they just start offing everybody. And he's bringing into modern times what happened like during the Pilgrim time, and Christopher Columbus and all of them came over and did whatever they did to the Indians. That's what he was showing in visuals, and it was nasty. And I just wanted everybody. I wanted to also take a poll. And it's not necessarily for the chat. I might clip this up and post it on Instagram. But do y'all think that it's necessary to educate your children? I know I might get some heat for it. But do y'all think it's necessary to educate your children on what happened during the real Thanksgiving? I want to know, do y'all think it's necessary to educate your kids on what happened during the real Thanksgiving? And why we really celebrate it, like what it really is, like what it derives from. Not the fun, oh, this is time with the family, we all getting together, we having fun, and this time to eat. No, not that part. The other part. You think it's necessary to educate the kids. All right? Yaha said it is necessary. I'm going to give him a clap. Thank you for responding. I'm conflicted. I'm not going to front. I'm conflicted. I'm curious on how early do we educate the kids. Because think about it. Right now, I had the video playing on my phone, and my 8-year-old and my 5-year-old was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, nope. Y'all can't see that just yet, right? How early do we want to do this? Do we start when they're 8? Do we start when they're 5? Like, what do you think is a good age to educate your kids on the real Thanksgiving? And then, in addition to that, are we educating them on the real Thanksgiving and slavery and all this other nasty stuff that happened in history? Do we do it at the same time? Or is it like do we wait for it? Like, what do y'all think? Because like I said, I'm conflicted. I do believe it's necessary. But of course, I try not to share all of my personal beliefs on the platform. This platform is solely to provide a conversation and get the conversation started. I want people to think different. That's what I started the pod for that reason. So I try not to interject too much of my religion belief, although y'all know I believe in Big Jesus. Y'all know I believe in Big Jesus. And even in that, I have so much information that I've learned over the years, and knowing how certain parts of the Bible has been taken out, and knowing how in certain time periods the Bible has been used to manipulate groups of people. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So do I add all of this into the real Thanksgiving conversation, or do I add that, like, what do y'all think? Angela says your kids are too young to hear that right now. Okay, well, what's a good age? What's a good age to teach your kids about slavery, the real Thanksgiving, the manipulation of the Bible, and then even trying to tell them, well, I believe in God. I believe in God and I believe in the principles of the Bible, but it's certain things that may have been used to keep certain people in slavery. When do we start telling our kids that part? I just want to know. Angela says around 13. Okay. You say 13. Do y'all have an age group? When do you start teaching your kids about slavery, the real Thanksgiving, all this stuff? When do y'all think? You said 7 or 8. Okay. The thing is, I don't know that my 8-year-old will comprehend it anyway. She'll be like, okay, can I get some ice cream? I don't know that my 8-year-old will comprehend it just yet. But so you said teenager. You said teenager. Hold up, let me scroll up. Tommy says, I taught my kids about some of this stuff around the same time they learned about Santa Claus. Okay. And that was what age? What age was that? I would say 12 or 13. Okay. 9 years old. Okay. So Tommy taught his kids about all of this at 9 years old. That's deep. And keep in mind, I want to let y'all know, Tommy is not black. This is a white man. My community is fire. My wife would kill me for that. My community is fire. Like, everybody in my space really just rocks with each other. We all rock with each other. So I love that. Okay. All right. Angela says puberty. I don't know nothing. All right. So that's good. I got a good gauge now. Because I know, keep in mind, I always tell y'all about some of my personal stories growing up. I remember my grandfather was a Mason, right? My grandfather was a Mason. Some cool stories that comes from that. But he was also a Baptist pastor. So I learned about the idea of the Quran and the Bible and correlating the two, and then the enlightened people and all that stuff. I learned about all of this stuff around the same time. And I was in, I think, 6th grade. I was in 6th grade when I learned that. So this is probably around, 12, 13. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, about 12, 13. And I ain't gonna front. Me learning about the Quran and learning about the Bible, and then learning about how some of it derives from the same thing, and then learning about it wasn't called Christianity, what was it? Like Lutheranism? Like, learning about all the different religions just threw me for a loop. And then when I got to college, I had to take a world religions course. Well, a world religion class. When I tell y'all, my little bit of brain that I got, I was just like, wait. So Christmas ain't Christmas. Like, I thought Christmas was Jesus' birthday. And then in that world religions course, I learned about the winter solstice, or I don't know how you say it. And then the summer moon, and then I learned about all of this stuff, and I'm just like, wait, so Christianity wasn't first religion? Because keep in mind, I grew up in church, and I was only conditioned, and I only learned about things from a Christian standpoint, Christian values. Learning that people had other religions just threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, Buddhism? So I do believe that there is, and I know a lot of my Christians are probably going to be like, yo, I'm unsubscribing today. But I do believe that there has been, or there are different ways to God, right? I do believe that there are different ways to God. Now, the flip side of that is this. I don't know that Christians have done the right thing when it comes to going overseas and going on a crusade. Y'all go look up what crusade was back then. Y'all go look at what a crusade actually was back then. And then you're going to be like, wait, what is this? I don't know that I believe in slaying people for your religion. I don't believe in that, right? So it's just a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions. And I might start 2024, I am going to start changing some things up. So I got some interviews set up for y'all. We going to have some fun. Like, we got some... I got some trans people coming through. I got some pastors coming through. I got some more motivational speakers coming through. We're going to have some fun in 2024. We're going to turn it all the way up. But I'm just trying to figure out how to start certain conversations with different kids. And that sounds nasty. Start different conversations where the kids can comprehend it. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to do that because I think if they're aware of certain things, then they can at least act on it based off of that. So Yellow Pain started this whole conversation. So y'all can give Yellow Pain a special thanks because I like what he's doing. Anytime an artist can make me think about what they just posted, and it's just some really, really good content, you're doing your thing. So shouts out to Yellow Pain. We ain't gonna talk about the earlies, but shouts out to Early and Tia Thanksgiving video. Now I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that for a second. How many of y'all is petty to the point where y'all throw y'all turkey out the door? Because I saw a clip. It was a clip of a family. It's Tia and Early, their family Thanksgiving. Shouts out to them. But the husband, Early, actually, that's his name too. I think his name is Early. But he threw the Thanksgiving turkey out the door because he brought it up. He cut a piece of it. The daughter said, this is dry. And then they all start kikiing. Like, it's a real dry Thanksgiving turkey. So he's like, oh, it's funny. Oh, what's funny? Oh, that's funny. He picked the turkey up, threw it out the back door. So everybody looking like, I can't believe. And then he walks up steps. He walks up the steps. I would do that. I would definitely do that. Sometimes petty behavior is needed. Yo, I would throw the Thanksgiving turkey out the door. If I just spent all of that time cooking it, I would do that. I would do that. But it ain't too much on that. But I just thought it was fun. And I don't have no more Thanksgiving stories. If y'all got Thanksgiving stories, y'all can go ahead and send them to me. I'll repost them and all that good stuff. You know, get your page, some eyes, whatever. But next up, I got two things I want to talk about before we get out of here. Next up, I want to talk about Russ. I got a clip from Russ, and this thing is spicy. I see it posted. See? That's a lot, yo. That's a lot. All right, I'm playing Russ next. Shouts out to Russ. This clip is amazing.
The whole industry is ran by just like, it's a couple people. If you know that guy at Spotify, that guy at Apple, you know, this person at Rhythm Radio, and this person at Urban Radio. Between 4 people, you can run the whole shit.
Which is why, at a certain point, you decided you didn't need...
Because I knew the 4 people and had the money.
What are the steps that one takes if they decide they're going to run it all themselves?
See, that's the thing. All right, and that's shouts out to Russ. It's a short clip. But now I got another clip. To just, I want y'all to do the numbers. Read the tea leaves. And this is more so for my YouTube people that normally don't get a chance to hear some of my clips from Instagram. This is for y'all. All right. Put 2 and 2 together.
So they know that even if you get through the matrix of the whole thing and get out the other side, that there's just a dollar amount that will buy you back in.
Whoa.
They're not worried that you'll go independent. And in fact, if you look at a lot of the machinations of the music business over the last 20 years, especially with the rise of the internet, it's to keep people in the system.
Yeah.
They don't want true independence.
Right, but it seems
look, I'll give you, look no further than the deals that the record labels cut with the services. They got into ownership equity deals with the streaming services, and in an arrangement for them to have an equity position, they agreed rates for the artist's music.
Oh, so that's
when you listen to Bob Dylan's song on Spotify, Bob Dylan a lot of money for that. But as Spotify and the other streaming services raise up in their equity position, the labels benefit. So the labels out their own artist to take a greater equity position in a rising business. It's like they weaken the artist position to take a better position at the table themselves.
That is fascinating.
Nice.
All right, so shouts out to him. I'm gonna try to find him on YouTube or Instagram and get him on the podcast. But shouts out to him. If y'all are looking for the clip, I'm gonna start posting the clips in the actual YouTube description, so y'all can, the YouTube body, so y'all can actually go and watch it sometimes. Because I know a lot of times the audio y'all don't hear it, so I will be posting some of those clips that I play on the podcast in my description of the YouTube, so y'all can get that. But in essence, what he was saying, I got those same headphones. Hey. I might go to in-ears. I've started playing gigs with in-ears. I love in-ears now. So I might switch it out. I don't know. I've been doing this for like 2 years now, so I don't know. But, so what he was saying, I'm going to find his name because I hate doing that. But what this gentleman was saying is, labels have started to get in, labels are in bed with the streaming platforms, and they offer y'all the deals for a super, super cheap rate, and they pimped you out so they can get more equity in the actual space. What that means is this. I'm trying to figure out the best way to break it down. So let's say that you are we're going to go from an independent side, and we're going to correlate that to the music business. So let's say you're an independent artist, right? Or an independent label, and you say, well, I want to make sure that I get the bang for my buck. You say, I want to make sure I get the bang for my buck out of everybody that we sign to this label. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a streaming platform, i.e. Spotify. I'm going to start a streaming platform, and I want all y'all artists come over here to my streaming platform, and y'all sign up, and y'all put as much music on my platform as possible so that my market share, it looks big. What the market share will look like is this new independent label / platform, i.e. Spotify. How does that look against Apple? How does that look against YouTube even? Because YouTube has a streaming service now. How does that look against, who else we got? SoundCloud, right? So now, if you got 100 artists on your platform posting music every week, they're posting music every week, but this platform over here only got 10 people posting music every week. Now you are the big guy in the bunch. Amazon Music is another one. Amazon Music another one. Now you the big guy in the bunch because you got 100 people posting every week, and this other platform only got 10 people posting. So guess what that means? They only own how much of the market share? I made it easy for you. If your platform got 100 people posting every week, but Joe Schmo platform over here got 10 people posting every week, how much market share do they own? 10%. There you go. Thank you. Raising Grace is in the... Thank you. Thank you for being smart. So that means the other 90% you own. That's what these streaming services are doing with y'all. And this is why you only getting 0. Hold on. Let's do the real math. I just been giving y'all some fake numbers for the past couple of weeks. I don't even know if it's dropped. Let's see. I've been giving y'all some numbers, and I ain't even looked at what's new. It may have gone down. It may have gone down. How much does Spotify pay per stream? All right. So right now, y'all. Okay, this pisses me off. Every time I see this, it pisses me off. What up, Capri? Every time I see this pisses me off. All right, so right now, Spotify, present day, Spotify pays 0.003% to all the way up to 0.005%. And not only that, you're getting the 70-30 split. Platform gets 70, you get 30. Yo, that's nasty, yo. So right now, for 1 million streams, If you reach 1 million streams on Spotify, you just made a whopping $4,000. Y'all. Why? Yo, this pisses me off. I'm not cussing today. I'm going to chill. I'm going to be chill. Big Jesus is smiling upon me today because Big Jesus said, son, I see you right now. You ain't cuss. I'm going to get you for the last thing you said, but you ain't cuss today, so you're doing good. Keep going. Thank you, Big Jesus. I'm going to keep going. How is it? How are y'all okay? How are y'all okay with getting, I think it should be 60-40. It should be 60-40 split in the artist's favor. It should be 60-40 split in the artist's favor. $1 million is and $1 million is a lot to attain. Power and Grace said $1 million is a lot to. I agree. So think about this. I really want y'all to think about it. Let's start doing some thinking. Let's do some critical thinking. It's the last couple of minutes in the pod. If y'all got something to say, please go ahead and put it in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that. If y'all want to talk about something, put it in the chat. We're gonna talk. All right. So if you can get to the point where you've gathered 1 million streams, think about it like this. Think about it like this. This is a perfect way to think about it. If you were in the streets and you got everybody to pay you 50 cents for one stream, which I would say that would be equivalent to owning your own website, as I coach people to do. Have your own website. You got your own community that gives into your space, and they want your platform to grow, as I coach. It's the same thing that I do. Also, if you want to contribute to the Mad Lucrative podcast, you can cash out us at the Mad Lucrative Network on Cash App. Mad Lucrative Network on Cash App. Super chats, y'all subscribe to me. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all on TikTok, we got to figure y'all out. Y'all just be coming. We got to figure out. But I love you. Still love you. But let's say you get 1 million people to pay you 50 cents. Just 50 cents. I think 1 million people could come up with 50 cents. Not the rapper. But I think 1 million people could come up with 50 cents. Anybody can come up with 50 cents, right? You find that in the couch money. If you get 1 million people to pay you 50 cents, how much did you just make off your stream? Or how much did you just make off your personal platform? $500,000. You made $500,000 off 1 million people giving you 50 cents. Think about it like that. So the fact that you ain't even getting a penny, you're not even getting a penny off of these joints. How is it? This is the other reason why I get pissed off. Y'all know it's coming. The time is coming. It's coming. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, right? Everybody is about to start posting their freaking Spotify plays. Yo, y'all look at me. I got 500 plays on Spotify. Look at this. This is why I get pissed off every time I see this comes up. It comes up every time of the year. Y'all are dumb. I'm saying it. Yes, I'm pointing the finger. I am pointing the finger, and I'm saying y'all are dumb. Y'all are giving Spotify free promo. And now the next group of artists that got albums that they want to drop next year are trying to aspire to do the dumb stuff that y'all are doing and say, yo, I got 100,000 plays on Spotify. Look at my plaque. Yo, it's free promo. Stop doing it. If you are happy to get 0.003% or 0.005%, if you're proud of getting that, and you make $4,000 off 1 million streams. How much does it take for you to make $1 million? Just think about that. Put that. I want you to look at me in my eyes. Look at me. Come close. Look at me in my eyes. How much does it cost for you to make $1 million off your music if you're only making 0.003% or 0.005%? How much does it take? How many streams does it take for you to do that? So the next time y'all decide to post these Spotify, y'all made this, again, this is time, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. The next time y'all decide to post these Spotify plays and I got 1 million, I got 500,000, I got 2 million streams. Congratulations. Let me give you a clap. Congratulations on your 2 million streams on Spotify. We all know that you made $8,000. I wouldn't be proud of that. I would not be proud of that. So instead of giving these folk free publicity, instead of giving them free publicity as if they need it, how about you post, yo, I just had 1,000 people visit my website this week. Y'all look at this. This is crazy. Start posting those numbers. I had 1,000 people subscribe to my YouTube and my retention rate is this. I just made $5,000 this month. Post that stuff. Spotify don't need it, yo. Cause guess what? I also noticed another thing. I know y'all know about these streaming farms, right? I know y'all know about the streaming farms. What up, Paul? What up? Angela said, this puzzles me. Hold up. This puzzles me. Why artists would make the decision to post their music on Spotify knowing that they're only getting this much money. This is the thing, Angela. What happens is this. With our community, when I say our community, I'm talking about the musicians, the creative people, everybody that just wants their music out, or in my case, want the podcast heard. A lot of the times, you feel like the more people you're in front of, the more you'll get paid. In actuality, the more you niche down and you have one particular platform that you just hammer all the time, you start to grow faster, and then that platform starts to go in and feed the other platforms. That's the reason you could sell 200 CDs for $20 and make $4,000. Exactly. That's why, notice, who I be bragging on? LaRussell. What I'm talking about right now, LaRussell already, this is what he does. He's made $1 million, I don't know how many times over now. I'm not putting his business out there. He said it, so I ain't putting his business out there. But this is why. So think about it like this. If, and this goes back to, you don't know why artists or producers or podcast people will post their stuff on Spotify. They do it because Spotify is the Jordans. Spotify and Apple Music is equivalent to wearing the Jordans in the hood. Or having the Jordan, you had the fresh pair of J's and you play basketball. Yo, everybody gonna be like, not even play basketball. You just at school with the new J's. Oh, yo, you got the new J's. Oh, that Jordan's free. Oh, no, nobody owns Jordan but Nike. Phil Knight, that's who owns Jordan. Right? And a little bit of, Jordan owns a little bit of Jordan. Yeah, you know what I mean? But Phil Knight owns Jordan, right? So it's equivalent. It's the same thing. If they're the hot kid on the block, everybody feels like they got to put their music on that platform to get hot. But in actuality, you hustling backwards. When you do that type of stuff, you're hustling backwards. That's the exact reason why me personally, Michael Magneto 7 Crawford, 40-year-old guy that stays in Atlanta, Georgia. That's the exact reason why I took all of my podcast stuff off of Spotify, off of Apple Music, off of any other platform, Amazon. I took it off because I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, wait. I'm spreading my base over all of these platforms. And for me doing that, I can't leverage the platform. So when it comes to me running ads for different companies, shouts out to Groomy. If y'all need that, go ahead and get that. But that's the reason why right there, I started to, and I know better. I know, that's so unprofessional. After 113 episodes, I should know by now. Put the phone on silent, right? Anyway. That's why I started to take all of my stuff off of those platforms, because I can find everybody that's listening to my platform on YouTube. I know what state they in. I know what country they're in. I know what time of day they watch. I know how long they watched it for. I know if it's a male or if it's a female. I know what other things they might be interested in that I do. That's why I did that. When you go to the other platforms, now you just out here, you thotting yourself out in these streets. You are a content thought. Now I do think thotting out in these streets is necessary when it comes to your shorts, when it comes to your reels, anything that you're posting to try to drive traffic to one particular thing. That's where you be the thought for that stuff. That's why you're going to see my clips everywhere. You're going to see my clips on YouTube. You're going to see my clips on Instagram. You're going to see clips on LinkedIn. That's why you're going to see the clips everywhere. But the actual podcast is one platform right now. I'm not big enough to open up my platform and diversify to Spotify and Apple and all this stuff. Like it would be dumb of me to do that. Have your music. Yep. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna read. So if you guys, that's why artists would do that. They think they have to. And all the artists is gonna be posting the same thing. Watch. This is November. What is this? By the time y'all watch this on YouTube, this is gonna be November 25th. I guarantee you in the next couple of weeks, all the artists are gonna start posting their Spotify plays. And guess what? They ain't getting nothing for it. They just giving Spotify free publicity so next year's artists aspire to do the same thing. That's why I say it's dumb. And I had somebody fuss me out. Yo, man, this is we accomplished this for the year. This is our accomplishment. Okay, congratulations. Matter of fact, congratulations. If that's what your accomplishment is for the year, I know you didn't make no money. Congratulations. And I'm not trying to shoot y'all down. I'm just saying, like, yo, let's be real. Build your own platform. Build your stuff up so that you can collect your bread, you can collect your bag. And guess what? After you collect your bag, who gonna take it from you? As long as you pay for the domain name, as long as you pay for the website host, it's yours. You grow it, and guess what else happens? What else happens? I'm gonna let you know. This is what else happens. After you grow your own platform and you grow your own website, now your website actually has equity in it. You can go to an investor and say, look, my website is worth $10 million. I want to get a loan. I want some partners. Can y'all partner with me and y'all put in another $5 million so we can grow it bigger? Now you're in competition with the big boys. And you got the traffic coming to your site just for you. When you go to Spotify, everybody got this came out. Drake came out this week, but I know my friend just released some music, but Drake came out this week too, and Wayne just came. Ooh, Kendrick just came out with something too. I got to listen to that. They're listening to all these other people before they listen to you, because you're sharing attention. Let's wise up, y'all. It's not a flex to post the Spotify. I really want y'all to stop doing that, for real. I really want y'all to stop doing that. It's not a flex to post your Spotify plays when you only getting paid zero. Hold on, let's go back to it. When you only getting paid 0.003% or 0.005%, it's not a flex to post that you got 1 million streams. You made $4,000. Go work a factory job. Go to UPS. I think even UPS and FedEx is paying $100,000 for the year. Put it in perspective. That's how I think about stuff. All right, let's go to the chat. Let's see. And I saw you too, Tim. I'm gonna respond to that. I just saw somebody posted something on TikTok. It said, "What if you make a website and have your..." Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. It said, what if you make your own website and make your music exclusive to that website? That's what I was just talking about. When I sold Audi, I made $4,000 every 2 weeks. See? Hold up, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. The chat don't... I told y'all before, when I just started into music business, that was the broke... Not even when I started. After I got a Grammy, I was still broke. How is that possible, Sway? How, Sway? I was consistently broke when I just had the Grammy. When I just was doing music. I gotta... And the label's good for it. Yo, man, you just gotta send me one more joint. We almost there. Send me one more joint. We need a hit. We need a banger. Man, come on. Stop chasing it, yo. Go out here and build it yourself and be sustainable yourself. Once you do it, you're gonna thank me later. I promise you. My dad is a truck driver, works 12 days a month, and clears on... See? Raising Grace Records said, my dad is a truck driver, and he works 12 days a month. It's 30 days in a month, yo. It's 30 days in a month. His dad drives trucks, works 12 days a month, makes $6,000 a month. Y'all think about that. Put it in perspective. Oh, Angela said, but they're doing their art. This is their gift. Angela, don't take up for people. We can't take up. See, this is the thing. I'm a strong believer in when you start moving different and you start to like do the numbers on stuff. That's why a schedule for me is like king. I got to have my schedule. I got to be on point. If you don't have a schedule, how you gonna track your activity per week? If you don't track your activity per week, how you gonna grow your platform? If you don't grow your platform, how you gonna eat? Right? Am I wrong for that? Am I missing something? Everything adds up. I don't think that people, I think a lot of the foo-foo artists, the real talented ones, that's why, if you've ever been to any of my music reviews on TikTok, that's why I always tell the artists, yo, give me 30 days, give me 30 days, give me 30 days. And I'm talking about their social media schedule because I know what it feels like to not be on the schedule and not get the returns and not get the traffic that you need to actually start making money off this stuff. Think about it like this. Even in this. Angela, think about it like this. I've been podcasting for 2 years, going on 3 years next year, right? I've been podcasting for 2 years. Y'all, everybody that's in the chat right now, between TikTok and y'all in my super chats, and whoever's watching it on YouTube on the replays, on a week-to-week basis. Y'all didn't even follow me or find me until I made a schedule and started posting consistently at the same time every week. I'm just now getting the 2 pods per week because it's on my schedule. I know I need 2 pods to grow. If I can't grow the platform, then I can't scale this thing and hire more people for staff and hire a sound engineer so I don't have to engineer my own stuff. And hire a camera guy so I don't have to do my own. All of it makes sense. That's why I say don't Spotify and all of these streaming platforms, I feel like is a distraction. It's more capology. I'm gonna make that a phrase. Like it's capology. People feel like they have to do certain things to look a certain way on social media to make people feel like, oh, that's the big dog. Oh, look at you. They out there getting. No, man. I was about to cuss. I don't care if you only got 10 people coming to your stuff. When you go live, even like right now on TikTok right now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. We started, I think we may have went up all the way up to maybe 20 people at the most. Right now, it's only 4 people in the chat on TikTok. Super chat, I know we got 40 people in the chat. All of y'all paying $5 a month to be in the super chat so we can do the, but y'all, guess what? Y'all not only getting the super chat, y'all getting coaching calls. Y'all get the first dibs on the meetups. When I do these different events, y'all get it at a discount. When I drop a new ebook, y'all get that at a discount. So all of this, I've had to take time to learn this stuff in the last 2 years. If it wasn't for me doing this, y'all be like, oh yeah, some dude he seems pretty cool, but he don't really be, he's not consistent. That's just like y'all going, like, I don't know how many of y'all like to watch the news. That's like y'all turn y'all TV on and the news is not playing at the time it's supposed to be playing. You'll be like, wait, there's the news? I know, like, so it's like, I normally watch the news to see if the traffic is heavy, but you're gonna be looking. It's a consistent thing, so that's why I do what I do. That's exactly why. Resident Grace says, keep telling my fiance she needs to post regularly and go live. But this is the thing. I think a lot of people shy away from going live because they feel like they don't have nothing to talk about. What up, DJ? What up? I don't advise everybody to go live to talk, but I do advise everybody to go live. Did you catch the juice? Did you catch the gem? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? I do advise everybody to go live, but I don't advise everybody to talk. Everybody's not a talker. Everybody can't keep people's attention and have impactful information to share and make it colorful enough that people are like, yo, this is crazy. Everybody can't carry a podcast for an hour by themselves. Like, I've been on here for an hour and, where we at? An hour and 17 minutes. I know everybody don't have the ability to keep attention like that. So I don't advise you to do that, but I do advise you to go live. I do advise you to post regularly because it builds brand awareness, for one. For two, it gives you other information to pull from because you're going to have people in the comments. You're going to have people in the comments shooting you down. Somebody might have something good to say. You jot that down. Guess what that just gave you? More content to talk about. Or more content to make music about. Or that content, whatever they posted in the comments, could inspire you to go paint something. Or go do something dope. It's a cycle. I think when my homeboy used to be on the pod, Sean, we used to call it a content loop. We called it a content loop. I'm sure somebody probably used it by now. But what a content loop would be, all right, so y'all saw me do the response to let's see. I'm gonna give y'all an example of a content loop. Alright, so, and this is how it can keep going. This is how it keeps going. Like, when I tell y'all I love doing what I do, like I enjoy it. Alright, so y'all saw me comment on Shannon Sharp, right? Use that as an example. Y'all saw me comment on Shannon Sharp and him praying during Thanksgiving and the dog ran across his lap, right? I just created a content loop. Cause what I did originally, I posted a reel of me. I posted a reel of me at Shannon Sharp's table, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at the dog. Shoot, and I'm acting like I'm shooing the dog off, right? In the actual reel. But then I talked about the reel on the podcast. Now, once I redo this, I might repurpose this content again and clip it up in the 30-second or 1-minute clip, and then I get everybody else's feedback and repost that clip on Instagram. Now, next week, I can talk about somebody else's comment that was on the reel of me talking about Shannon Sharp stuff. And then it goes over again. And I just created a content loop. That's how I think about this stuff. It's not hard. Y'all just have to think about what y'all watch and what y'all take in a different way. You gotta think about it in a different way. It's the same thing. Like, that's all I'm doing. Even with let me see, who was an impactful conversation. The guy that I talked about earlier from the music business stuff. The guy I talked about from the music business and the labels pimping out their artists at Spotify and Apple and now Universal and Atlantic and all these labels are in bed with Spotify and Apple Music, right? I talked about that after I talked about him. Guess what? The original video was me in a side-by-side on Instagram pointing at him talk. Listen to him talk. Guess what? That built engagement. People started talking in the chat. Yo, this crazy. People need to talk about this more. Guess what I just did? Voila! I just talked about it on the podcast. So now, my 2 cents that I just did commenting on what I already posted is another clip. I'm going to repurpose it, post it on YouTube, post it on TikTok, post it on Instagram. Guess what? More people is going to be in the comments talking about, oh yeah, buddy talking about that real. That's real, bro. You should talk about XYZ. I'm going to talk about what they just said in the comment on the next podcast. It's a loop. We just got to be smart with how we do this stuff. Don't just be caught scrolling on social media. That's why it irritates me so much to the umpteenth power when people spend all this time scrolling on social media where you could just be getting intel. You just be getting intel and figuring out what you're going to post about for the next day. That's why. Tommy said, I'm taking notes. This is good. Yo, appreciate it, bro. Content loop. I mean, it might exist. I don't know that somebody has already coined the name. I'll look it up. Let me see. If they haven't, I'd be surprised. And if they have done it, they may not have done it or said it and explained it in the way that I talk about it, but let me see. Yeah, somebody has broken it down before, so it's online. It is online. Y'all can look it up. It's content loop. Content loop. I don't see that y'all have had anything else to say. My family is great. Thank you for asking. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm scrolling up, reading the comments. If y'all posted something in the super chats and y'all left a tip, I'm looking right now. So I haven't been paying attention to none of this today. If y'all have anything y'all want to talk about in the chat before I end, go ahead and post it. We're gonna talk. Content loop. Oh yeah. Eugene, what up? Hold up, Eugene. I ain't seen you in a while, yo. Shouts out to you, yo. Alright. I'm still looking, y'all. You sent me a clip. Where did you send me a clip? Did you email it to me or you sent it to me on Instagram? And what was the clip? I'll look for it right quick before we end. Let me see. Angela. You say you sent it to me on Instagram. All right. Cotton. Oh, I see it. All right, hold on. I'm going to look at it right quick. See what you got. What you done said.
I don't know if this is weird or not, but we don't have this cropped where we're from, so we just wanted to touch it.
Can't play that. Can't play the audio.
Hey, that's fucked up, bro.
That's crazy! Rick, stop!
I'm keeping this. This is my shit. I'm a funny smell to it.
I ain't gonna...
I know somebody just driving past, it's like, I just seen some black people picking cotton. I'm gonna just hit me some pieces.
See, I just read in the comments, somebody grandmama rolling around on their grave. Alright, so that clip... Yeah, thank you for that. That was funny. So the clip was a black family pulled over. I'm assuming it's probably Alabama or something like that. And they saw some cotton fields, so they pulled over to pick some cotton. So they just watched. Oh, you just watched it. Yeah, okay. What up, Erica? Yo, this the fun. All right. Again, I'm trying to end the pod, so I don't think nobody posted nothing in this chat. If you got any business stuff, let me know. But so me and my family drove to Florida, what was that, 2 years ago, to go to the beach. And we drove through Alabama, and there was a cotton field down there. That was the first time ever I've ever seen a cotton field. Yo, I felt so uncomfortable. I was just like, wait, it's cotton out here. Like, it's cotton. So the black family pulled over, they picking cotton. That's what the video is of. I don't know, yo. How y'all? All right, so this is funny. Would you? It was a clip going around, but I'm gonna take a poll. Would you pick cotton in 2023, 2024, if you're making $100,000 from picking cotton? Would you pick it? Would you pick cotton 3 hours a day? I'm making the deal sweet. Would you pick cotton 3 hours a day for $100,000? Keelan says no. Okay, let's make it sweeter. Would you pick cotton for $500,000? You got to work 3 hours a day. $500,000. Michael said absolutely. Where the warehouse? Yo, Power and Grace said sign me up for 5K. Keely, you said hell no still? Okay. You're a strong dude. I ain't gonna front. But for 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. Let's see. So you working, let's say 7 to 8, 9, 10. So you working 8 to 10. No, you working from 7 to 10 every day. 7 to 10 every day, 3 hours a day to make $500,000. As long as it pays the bills. Keelan says the process. Okay, all right. I respect you, dog. I really respect you. Cause I can't front. I probably worked that joint for about 2 months out the year, and I'm out. 500,000. No, that's 500,000 for the year. Ooh, hold on. Let me do the math. That's 500,000 for the year, and you gonna bust that down in 12 months. So you making $41,000 a month? I work for 2 months. I ain't gonna front. I go ahead and pick that little 82 up. Let me get it. My stepdad worked in cotton fields for a living, and he drove a tractor that picked. Yo, I think it's a different thing that you think a different way when you're from the South. Now I will say it will have a mental, like it'll be taxing mentally on me. I can't front, but for 500,000, I might have to get that. Yep. On Instagram, we gonna do this. We gonna chop it up. Everybody on Instagram, if you are an entrepreneur and you're a business owner and you've been struggling and you just need some secondary income, would you pick cotton for $500,000 for the year? Busting it down, that's $41,000 a month. $41,000 a month. No, to be exact, let's see. To be exact, that's $41,666 a month. Would y'all do that? Would y'all bust it down? Me personally, I don't know. Freddie, what up? All right, Angela. All right, I'm going to see y'all. I'm going to be back Tuesday. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Last but not least, I'm going to say it again. I got to make sure I make y'all aware of everything that's going on. So, first of the year, I will be starting my artist boot camps. I did decide I'm going to start artist boot camps first of the year. If y'all want to start signing up now, I'm going to suggest that you do that. If you want to start signing up now, you can start signing up in my link tree. Just send it. I don't even think we've generated a website for it just yet, but the website will be coming soon. The Artist Boot Camp will consist of me helping coach y'all through y'all social media. It will consist of me helping coach y'all through how to be self-sufficient when it comes to mixing and mastering your music. It will help you with production. It'll help you with your secondary products, whether you're trying to do ebooks or any of that stuff. And it will also help you with your health. Because I'm going to have some fitness coaches and all that stuff. This is a real artist boot camp, yo. This is a real, like, this ain't no just, oh yeah, come up to my event. No, this is real. So if y'all are interested in